I go all out, and I've got that clout. And you know what I'm about. I just scream and shout. And then I go south and put it in your mouth. Just like I pounce like a mouse who isn't the louse, but he douses the sauerkraut. Just like a trout with more bounce to the ounce. And he goes down just like I wear my crown. And he goes out on the town, gives you a pound, and then puts you in a mound. Just like we get loud. And how's that sound? And the Debacle waffle. I've got a sock full of the So0o that was awful, just like Until Tomorrow. And none of my stuff is borrowed. But you'll still feel sorrow, just like when you thread the needle with the fiery hero 0. And I'm extravagant, militant, diligent, debaucherous, and deliberate. Just like I am heaven sent with intent to invent a stent that will help Clark Kent make a dent when he is awfully pent. And he has to pay his rent with a few honorable mentions and his henchmen. And just when it was going so good, it was not made of wood, but I heard a ding, and it was doing what it should, just like the diamond ring. And it wasn't a walla walla, but I heard a bing bang, and it hit the spittoon with a ting. And it was all hood, just like y'all are in love with the song that I sing. And I had a look around like a ping. And I ain't shook. I ain't never been shook. Because I'm a king. And can you take me higher than your supplier when the situation is dire and you're wallowing in the mire? Just like your stuff is straight fire. And you should call me sire after I bite your wire. And didn't you read that flyer? It said to shave your legs with Nair. Like I'm a dragon in a dragon's lair. And I'm the naysayer and the haymaker from the gravy ladle and the flavor saver. who will come to lay you, just like you say your prayers, like the tortoise and the hare, and I'm a bear. And I'll put a hex on all you Chex Mix when you shake a leg and you drudge out your dregs, just like you don't beg on the reg with a peg, and you drive a Segway. Like your name was Craig. And you get hurt by the work, and you serve them dirt like you flirt, like the one known as McGirt. And then you get murked when you take turns for the worst, and you are bursting forth just like a dearth from the hearth.